When it comes to rugby, nothing sparks debate quite like a coach's selection choices, especially when those choices involve shaking up a winning team. The Springboks, fresh off a dominant victory, are heading into round 2 of the Rugby Championship with a lineup that's raising eyebrows and stirring controversy. But as always, there's more to the story than meets the eye. The Springboks head coach, Rassie Erasmus, is no stranger to making bold moves, and his decision to make 10 changes to the team that dismantled the Wallabies 33-7 in Brisbane has certainly turned heads. With several star players sitting out the clash in Perth, many have been quick to accuse Erasmus of disrespecting Australia, but former Springboks captain Jean de Villiers has a stark warning for those underestimating this new-look South African side. De Villiers, speaking on the Verdict podcast, was quick to defend the decision, pointing out that even with so many changes, the Springboks remain a formidable force. The Springboks have made 10 changes to the starting 15, and immediately when you hear that, you think our South Africa is disrespecting Australia and getting arrogant, he acknowledged. But then, you go and look at that team and you look at the experience that's in that starting 15 and on the bench. It's an extremely exciting squad with a nice blend of youth and experience. Erasmus himself was quick to dismiss the claims of arrogance or disrespect, and de Villiers couldn't agree more. The team, after all, still boasts 8 Rugby World Cup winners on the bench and 7 in the starting lineup. The blend of seasoned veterans and eager young talent isn't just a throwaway selection, it's a calculated risk, one that could very well pay off in a big way. Hanyani Shimang, another former Springbok, echoed de Villiers' sentiments, emphasizing the quality of the players stepping in. "I like the team," Shimang said, going on to highlight the talents of individuals like Thomas du Toit, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, and Johan Grobelaar. Marco van Staden has always been good off the bench for the Springboks. Elric Louw probably had his best game in a Bok jersey last weekend. Pieter-Steph du Toit, "I can't even talk more about him," he added. The enthusiasm in his voice was clear as he rattled off the names, underscoring just how deep this Springbok squad really is. But it's not just about who starts the game, it's about who finishes it. Both de Villiers and Shimang believe that the bench will play a critical role, especially with heavy rain predicted in Perth. "Yes, it is a little bit risky," de Villiers admitted, acknowledging the potential for this gamble to backfire. "But underestimate this Springboks team at your own peril," he warned, pointing to the wealth of experience waiting to be unleashed from the sidelines. Cheslin, Jesse, Lucanio, Pieter-Steph, these are names that strike fear into any opposition, and they're all part of the Springboks' arsenal in this upcoming clash. There is just so much experience in that squad, so I think it is exciting times, de Villiers concluded. Is Rassie Erasmus taking a reckless risk, or is he a master tactician, setting up the Springboks for long-term success? And are the Wallabies in for another tough lesson in Perth, or could this be the opportunity they need to turn the tide? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned to Green and Gold Army News for the latest and most controversial takes in the rugby world.